We will be sewing the pajama pieces together by doing the French seam. You will know the front part of the pants because the curve of the crotch is shorter and the waistline is straight, while the curve of the crotch for the back part of the pants is longer and this area is more curved and the waistline is slanted for the back part of the pants. Since we will be doing the French seam, this is the back part of the pants and this is the right side, and this is the front part of the pants and this is the right side. So both wrong sides of the fabric are facing each other. This is how we will be sewing the French seam. We will sew this together. This has lines and it is colored. We will be aligning the lines. Like here on the inseam, the sewing lines on the hemline area will be pinned, aligning the sewing line and the line patterns of the fabric so that when the pajama pants are worn, the lines are not askew. Since we are doing the French seam, the sewer placed the pins on the sewing line. This presser foot will just be running along the pins or the sewing line, this side of the presser foot. See this white thread? These are the stitches. Now, we will cut 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 centimeters away from the stitches. Now we will complete the French seam by opening this and sewing after the fold of the seam. Okay, now she's completing the French seam, which means we're sewing on the wrong side of the fabric. Here's the seam, and on this area the lines are aligned, but somewhere here on the top it did not align. This is just fine. One reason here is that the shape of the back inseam is not the same as the shape of the front inseam going towards the crotch area. So these are the inseams of the front and back pants. Now we will be sewing together the outer seams. We will pin this. The wrong sides of the fabric are facing each other. And for the first step of the French seam, again she's aligning the sewing lines and the lines of the fabric of the pajama pants. Again, we will be doing a French seam. Okay, she's again cutting 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 of a centimeter away from the sewing lines or the stitches. There's the sewing line. Now we will reverse this to its wrong side of the fabric to complete the French seam. We will be pinning, folding on the seam of the outer side seam. She's actually looking for the sewing lines and putting in the pin on the sewing lines so that later on she'll be guided on where to run the stitches. The fabric is of flannel material, so the weave is quite loose, so it's difficult to align the lines. So now we are completing the French seam. She's running the stitches on the sewing line. So now she's reversing the leg of the pajama pants to its right side. The same sewing and finishing procedures are to be done on the other side of the leg of the pants.